stand up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Hello my friends, welcome back to Little Blessed Nest and welcome to my Christmas home tour. You guys know I live in a very small home. It is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. It's a single wide mobile home. So I've actually been tweaking this and tweaking that over the last probably week and a half. This is the coziest I think this place has ever been. I love my Christmas decor this year. To share all the little new touches. I picked up some things at some thrift shops this past week, and yeah, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Let me show you what I picked up. And I got a little DIY, a little curtain, cafe curtain DIY that was like, it ain't even a DIY. What am I talking about? Like, it's literally, you just hang them. But it's really cute. I want to share it with you. So let's get into it. One thing I've always wanted to do at Christmas time is to hang some dried oranges in my garland. I see people do that every year and I always think it's so cute. So this year I actually got around to doing it. A few days ago I went and bought some oranges and sliced them up. Don't mind my dull knife that I'm trying to cut this with, y'all. I need to get some sharper ones. But anyway, I just put them on a tray in my Ninja Foodie oven and set it on dehydrate. If you don't have a dehydrator, you can just bake them in the oven. I put mine on 200 and it took a few hours for them to get good and dry. I know everybody's probably already finished decorating for Christmas. It's only like less than a week away. But I wanted to share this with you guys because maybe you might want to pick these up for yourself for next Christmas, or you might just like them for any time of the year because you could definitely leave them up anytime. But I picked up these curtains at Hobby Lobby. They're not curtains. They're definitely not curtains. I just made them into curtains. They're dish towels. How cute is this? It's a little like pinstripe, red and white, perfect for Christmas because it's like reminiscent of a candy cane. Also, if you decorate for like Valentine's, how cute would it be to leave these up through February because they're red and white. But also check out this beautiful little ruffle that it has here. These are perfect to make some cafe curtains and you don't have to do anything. It already has a nice little hem up here at the top. So literally all you have to do is hang these. Just get you a cafe rod and some of the little ring clips, and we're gonna hang these and I'm gonna show you how cute it is. If you wanted to make it look fuller, you could always put 2 on each side and buy 4. But again, they were $4.99. Christmas stuff at the time when I bought these was 50% off. It's now 60% off. So if this is something you think you might want to do, then go run out to your Hobby Lobby and see if you can pick you some up before they're all sold out, or they might already be. But I just got these last week, so mine still had them at the time. So I paid $2.50 for each one. So for $5, I've got the cutest little Christmas curtains, and I just feel like it goes so well with my gingerbread theme. So this is what the orange slices looked like when they were finished dehydrating. All I'm gonna do is take some little ornament hooks and poke through them. A lot of people use some twine or string and put through these and make a little like garland to hang, but I'm just gonna do it this way. It just seemed easier to me to do it this way, and then I can place them exactly where I want them. So it turned out perfectly. I love it so much, especially in my kitchen. But I also took some and hung them in the living room. I kind of have redone that garland as well and have added some different things, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. But I am loving all of the orange slices that are around my home now. Timmy is having himself a little nap, a little cat nap. He's a sweet boy. He really is the sweetest cat, and he's gotten to where he loves belly rubs, which I think is funny. But I just like to show you guys the cats because I have so many people who say they love to see them. So the hutch hasn't changed much. I just added some orange slices up here on the garland and then added a few more dishes in just to make it look fuller. And I don't know, I just think it looks a lot better now. Also, I found the cutest little gingerbread mug at Kohl's the other day. My mom and I went to Clarksville to do some Christmas shopping, and they had several little cute gingerbread pieces. I took a few clips to share with you guys, but as soon as I saw this thing, I snatched it up because it was just adorable. I also liked this wreath here, and I'm thinking maybe next year I might do this kind of like gingham style in my kitchen with the gingerbread men theme. I think that would be so cute and would go with my red and white curtains as well that I just did. I also wanted to pick up a little stocking for Remy and Rosie. I really loved these red ones, but they didn't have one in the red, so I went ahead and got a white one because they did have 2 R's in the white. So, and it ended up working out because I changed out my bigger stockings too. I found 2 new ones at a thrift store that I liked better than the white ones I used to have. So these actually matched really well. I also really liked this Home for the Holidays sign, but it was way more than I wanted to pay for it. And it did have little lights on it, so it lit up. These were adorable too. I really liked the little cat. I thought it was so cute, but they had the cat, the dog, and just a regular gingerbread man. Everything was 20% off, but still kind of pricey. I decided not to go for the pillow, but it definitely was adorable. I liked these little measuring cups as well, but I decided to leave these behind. I had to restrain myself a little bit. They did have a big section of snowman things as well, if you're into that. But anyway, I had a fun day with my mom shopping. We had a nice lunch, and we even met Santa Claus at Home Depot. I just got all the finishing touches done and got everything just the way that I like it, and Christmas is almost over. It's going to be here in the next few days, and I'm just enjoying it so much. It's so warm and just, I don't know, it just gives me all those warm, cozy feelings, especially at night when it's dark and the trees lit up, and it's just beautiful. So I also wanted to share with you some clips from a recent thrifting trip that I took to Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I went in that little peddler's mall that I used to go into all the time. I think it's called Peddler's Closet. I'm not really sure of the name of it, but they always have interesting things in there. I always find something that I really like when I go in here. So I thought I'd go in and see if they had anything that I could use in my Christmas decor for just little final touches. I did find a few little things. I really liked this little trinket box that I found. It had like a deep wine colored berry on it and then greenery, and I just thought it was so pretty. So I did want to pick that up. I was looking for some things maybe to put on my bookshelf. I just wasn't quite happy with how they had turned out so far. This little bell would be so pretty with some velvet ribbon tied around the top of it, but I really didn't want to pay $10 for it. I did really like this little picture. I thought it would be pretty on my bookshelf. It had like some pine cones, and it just had a wintry feel to it, so I could actually leave it up in January as well. So I definitely wanted to pick that up also. I'm just looking around. This place always has a lot of treasures to find. I always walk out with something really interesting or really nice, I feel like. So if you are ever in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, also near Oak Grove, Fort Campbell, it's fairly close to there as well. This is a very nice little peddler's mall to go into. It has quite a few booths in it, so lots to look at. Make sure you have a couple of hours, I would say, to spend in here, and it's a really good time. I highly recommend checking it out. Another thing that I saw that I probably at one time would have totally thought was ugly. Let's just be honest. But I thought this was so pretty. I loved the gold on it with the deeper red. It was almost, I don't know, like a burgundy-ish, purplish color. I don't really know what the color is. But I also found this beautiful Christmas Southern Living cookbook. All of their hardback books were $2. I also found a couple of books just to put on my bookshelf in general. But if you're ever looking for a cookbook definitely check out your thrift stores and Goodwill. You can definitely find some there, not only to use but to decorate with. I also picked up a couple of packs of these little vintage balls. These are old Kmart balls. But they just remind me of like the 90s, and I thought they were pretty, so I picked those up. I needed some more red balls for my tree anyway. Rosie was very curious about what was going on, so she watched me hang those on the tree, and Remy, he's just down there supervising. I thought I would share this little hack with you that I saw on Instagram recently, where they take this silicone cupcake liner, well, not liner, but pan, and you make little toppings for hot cocoa, and I just thought it was really neat. So I picked this one up at Walmart, and all you're going to do is take this whipped topping and squirt however much of it you want into each little cup. And then we're going to just top that with whatever toppings you like on your hot chocolate. Some people I've seen use like mini chocolate chips, all kinds of different things. I'm using mini marshmallows. And also I have this little jar of crushed candy canes. So I'm just going to take a spoon and kind of sprinkle that on top, along with some chocolate sauce. Like, these are going to be really, really good. I got this Hershey, it's like this chocolate, it makes like a shell, but it came out so thick. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not. So that made me wonder if maybe I should have just used just like a chocolate syrup. But it actually turned out really good, so either one should work fine. I decided to put the chocolate on first so that the candy canes would kind of stick to that. And then once you get them all done, all you're going to do is pop that in the freezer and just leave them in there until you're ready to use them. I knew Chelsea's kids were at my mom's, and I thought they might enjoy some hot chocolate, so I invited them up.
Tell her what your real name is now.
Peyton.
What is it?
Peyton.
Patience?
Peyton.
Peyton? You changed your name?
Yeah.
Yesterday she
okay.
changed it.
Yeah.
That's my old name. My name, real name's Peyton.
Peyton.
Oh, Chelsea that.
Where'd she get that from?
Well, this is cartoon.
You want to put some on yours?
Yeah.
Look, it's marshmallows and whipped cream and chocolate and peppermints.
Yeah.
That's going to make it good, ain't it? The silicone pan makes it so easy to just pop these right out of the tray and then right into the hot chocolate. The kids were really impressed with that. You did? He just likes the frozen concoction. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan recently treated me to a show in Nashville. It was A Christmas Carol, and I was so excited to go and see this because A Christmas Carol was Timmy's favorite movie to watch every year at Christmas. We made these little ornaments. They had a station to do this for the kids, and they had us do them too.
We made a Christmas ornament.
We did. Getting ready to see it. About to see
Yeah,
it.
let's go. I have to say that plays and musicals have never really been my thing. My friend Sandra loves them. And I think that as I'm getting older, I'm actually growing an appreciation for them. I loved this play so much. It just was beautiful. The set was beautiful. All the actors did such a wonderful job. The little child that they had playing Tiny Tim was adorable, and the man who played Scrooge was just amazing. It was such a wonderful performance. If you ever have a chance to go and see A Christmas Carol play, I highly recommend it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We saw this at TPAC in Nashville. I believe it's running through December 22nd. I, again, highly recommend seeing this show. If you can't see it this year, try to catch it next year. Although I've been enjoying sitting and gazing at the tree and having all those warm Christmassy feelings. Well, it's just bittersweet. I'll say that. If you have an empty seat or seats at your table this year because you've lost people that you love, please know that my heart goes out to you. I understand that feeling. I can still enjoy this season and this time of year and appreciate it for what it is and for all the blessings that I have in my life because of it. But I also feel loss. I also feel sadness and grief. And Timmy loved having the Christmas tree up. He never wanted me to take it down in January. It was always up longer than it should have been, but I was okay with that because I know that he didn't sleep much. He was up a lot of the time just sitting in his recliner, and the glow of the Christmas lights gave him some joy. So I didn't take that away from him any sooner than necessary. So, of course, those thoughts and those memories come to mind as I'm sitting here and decorating and just enjoying this space. I think about him, and part of me wishes that he was here, that he was still sitting here in that recliner. And then I realized that that's a really selfish thought, because he is going to have the most beautiful Christmas in heaven. His Aunt Brenda will be there, or is there with him and his mom this year. So I can only imagine the shenanigans that they're into. But yeah, just know that my heart goes out to you. You're not alone. But enough of that. Let's get into this Christmas home tour. Thank you guys for being here. Friends, that's going to be it for today's video. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I thank you all so much for spending the last several years with me, but especially this last one. I have been a little all over the place, and so many of you have stuck with me and have been so encouraging and kind. I appreciate all of the prayers, all of the support, all of the messages, comments, and just, I'm sorry I went on and got mushy, but it happens sometimes. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
As always, Jesus is the reason for the season. Amen.
Amen.
So I hope that you realize that that's the greatest gift we could have ever received. If you haven't received Him, if you haven't received that gift, then the Bible says the day is the day of salvation. No time like